Canada is known for its breathtaking landscapes and strong sense of community, but beneath the surface, a growing crisis is unfolding, one that's easy to overlook. Today, we're setting out to understand Canada's hidden homeless crisis. This isn't about blame, it's about listening and learning. We'll meet people whose lives have been upended and those working to help. Homelessness is touching every corner of the country, from Vancouver's rainy streets to Halifax's historic neighborhoods. The issue is complex, with no simple solutions, but understanding leads to compassion, and compassion leads to change. We'll connect you with the faces and voices behind the statistics, our neighbors, our fellow citizens. This journey may challenge your assumptions, but it will also reveal moments of hope and resilience. Let's explore why this is happening, what it feels like, and how we can help rewrite the story. Let's begin. Our journey starts in Vancouver, where the homeless crisis is impossible to ignore. Tents-lined sidewalks, and people seek shelter from the rain, stark contrast to the city's prosperous image. In Calgary, the crisis is more spread out, but just as urgent. Shelters fill up early, serving people from all walks of life. Even in booming cities, many are left behind, battling harsh winters and daily uncertainty. Smaller communities aren't immune. In Kelowna, tent cities have become fixtures. And in northern Ontario, a man lives in his car after losing his job. "I never thought this would be me," he says, a reminder that homelessness can happen to anyone. In Halifax, historic parks now host encampments. The city scrambles to respond, but the need is overwhelming. From coast to coast, the crisis looks different, but the pain and hope in people's eyes are the same. The geography changes, the accents shift, but the struggle is universal. This is not just a big city problem, it's a national emergency, touching every community. The stories are everywhere, if we're willing to look and listen. In Montreal, we meet Chantal, a former teacher's aide who lost everything after falling ill. Each day is a search for safety and food, but she finds hope in small acts of kindness, a coffee from a stranger, a shelter worker's smile. In Winnipeg, David, just 22, aged out of foster care and now stays at a youth shelter. "It's like being pushed off a cliff and told to fly," he says. He dreams of becoming a mechanic, but survival comes first. In a motel outside Toronto, Sarah and Tom struggle to keep their family together after job loss and rising rents. They've sold everything, clinging to hope for their children's future. In Victoria, Ken, a veteran, battles PTSD and homelessness after his life unraveled. He's finally found support and is on a waiting list for housing. These stories reveal the strength and resilience of people facing unimaginable challenges. Homelessness isn't just about losing a home, it's about losing stability, dignity, and sometimes, hope. Yet, even in the darkest moments, people find ways to hold on. Their courage is a testament to the human spirit. These are not just statistics, they are our neighbors. Their stories deserve to be heard and remembered. Why are so many Canadians falling through the cracks? The biggest reason, the soaring cost of housing. Rents have skyrocketed while wages have stagnated. In cities like Toronto or Vancouver, a one-bedroom can cost over $2,000 a month. For many, that's simply out of reach. The job market has changed too. Stable, well-paying jobs are harder to find, replaced by part-time or gig work with no security. One unexpected expense can push a family over the edge. Mental health and addiction are deeply intertwined with homelessness, sometimes a cause, sometimes a consequence. Many struggle without access to consistent care. The social safety net is fraying, assistance rates are too low, and supportive housing is scarce. Indigenous peoples and youth aging out of foster care face even greater risks due to systemic barriers. It's a perfect storm: housing, jobs, health, and history, all converging. And it's leaving more Canadians without a place to call home. The numbers are staggering. On any given night, over 35,000 Canadians are homeless. Over a year, that's more than 235,000, an entire city's worth. And these are just the people we can count. Many more are hidden, couch surfing or living in cars. In major cities, vacancy rates are below 1%, driving rents even higher. To afford a modest apartment in Vancouver, you'd need to earn over $40 an hour, far above minimum wage. Indigenous peoples are vastly overrepresented, making up 30% of shelter users but only 5% of the population. Seniors and families are increasingly affected, with thousands of children experiencing homelessness each night. The impact on children's development and well-being is devastating. These aren't just statistics, their lives interrupted, dreams deferred. The crisis is growing, not shrinking. It's a national emergency that demands our attention. Every number is a person, a family, a story, and the time to act is now. When homelessness becomes visible, it changes a community's atmosphere. Parks and doorways become shelters, and public spaces turn into battlegrounds of compassion and conflict. Business owners worry about customers, residents worry about safety. Public services like libraries are stretched thin, often serving as de facto day shelters. The economic cost is enormous. Emergency services, hospital visits, and policing add up quickly. We spend millions managing the crisis instead of investing in solutions. But there's another side. Communities are coming together, having tough conversations and taking action. Neighbors organize food drives, faith groups open warming centers, and volunteers step up. The crisis tests our values, but it also reveals our capacity for generosity. It's forcing us to confront poverty in our own backyards, and in many places, people are responding with compassion and resolve. The question is, will we do enough? Amid the crisis, hope shines through in the actions of everyday Canadians. Outreach workers build trust on the streets, connecting people with vital services. Volunteers serve meals and offer dignity, becoming the unsung heroes of this struggle. Innovative solutions are emerging, like the Housing First approach, which gives people homes and support, not just temporary shelter. Cities like Medicine Hat have shown that ending chronic homelessness is possible. Governments are responding, but real change is often driven by community pressure. When citizens speak up, demand action, and support local initiatives, progress happens. This isn't a partisan issue, it's a human one. You can help, show compassion, educate yourself, support local organizations, and use your voice. Ask your leaders what they're doing to create affordable housing and support services. Every action counts. This crisis was created by choices, and we can choose a different future. Canada can and must do better.